He's a good boy. Is he asleep? He's good if he's asleep. If he wakes up, you have to get him. Yeah. Well, just really happy and pleased with our guys because this was a game that once it got lopsided, and I've told our guys that I've had teams before where you get a little careless and the second half can be even. And then I have really good teams. My really good teams have been concerned about developing winning habits and taking care of 40 minutes. And so to be up big at half and then win the second half by 20 speaks volumes of this young team. Really, really pleased with the effort that we got out of a lot of people. I thought everybody that played really well, and it was another good defensive effort, but our offense clicked, and I thought we were much more efficient in this game of how we wanted to play offensively. Yeah, well, it doesn't happen very often anymore. Redshirting's something that doesn't happen in men's basketball very often, so I give him credit. I'd have liked to have him last year. I mean, selfishly, we could have used him last year. But the best thing for Nick was to redshirt, and hopefully you're seeing a little bit of it now. But his ceiling's so big, and his growth will continue because he's worked awfully hard. He's gained weight. He's gained strength. And now he's gaining confidence because he's getting out there and doing a lot of good things. And today, obviously, he did a lot of good things for us. He's a great teammate. He works at both ends. So I think he's seeing the benefits of coming in and being patient and not hurrying the process, because some players, most players, they just don't take advantage of it. Need to slow the process a little bit to really learn and understand what this level's about. And I give Nick credit because I sure would have liked to have him last year. Well, starting doesn't have anything to do with it. It's a little bit different. Whole different level, Grand Canyon and tonight, and that's no disrespect, but whole different level. And Will's out with an injury, so guys don't lose starting spots because of injuries, and I don't put a lot of weight on the starters. So the starting thing doesn't have anything to do with it, but KJ has been playing really well. KJ has put in the time this summer. He's taking care of his body. He's healthy. He's had to battle injury a lot in his career, and I think even before this game he was playing well. But tonight he did a lot of good things for us. And I thought he started working at a whole different level in the second half, and that was good to see because KJ gives us something different. He's a very athletic big that can run and guard and block shots, and I just think that's going to be a really good 1-2 punch with him and Will. And tonight was good for him, and it was good for Nick to get some minutes at the 5 spot as well. Well, with Hunter going down, that was a big blow about a month ago. So that was a point guard that's had 3-4 years of experience, and so when you lose something like that, now you've got to, not that we're playing different, but we don't have that beat point guard. But we do have point guards like Keenan, point guards like Daniel that are very good passers and are very big. And I'm hoping that as we continue to learn and develop, we're going to be able to take advantage of that. We can switch a lot defensively, which makes us better. And those guys are getting harder to guard. They're getting to the free throw line. They're driving it hard. But the big thing, Keenan got a triple-double tonight, but the big thing our guards are doing, they're guarding at a high level. And so I like what Keenan's doing. I like what Daniel's doing. I think Trey Pettigrew will get more and more experience there. We just don't want to put him under that gun right now. I want him to learn and have fun and just flow right now versus trying to run a team. But Keenan has the makeup to run a team, and he did a very good job tonight. Yeah, I thought the big thing was Cash Williams. Because we've really tried to develop the habits, and Grand Canyon was the same way, two-headed snake in Blackshear and McLaughlin, and we held McLaughlin to a basket, 2 points. And I think that was the difference in the game. We took one of their leading scorers completely out of the game. And tonight, that emphasis as we continued that was Cash Williams, averaging 23, very explosive scorer. And Trey and Daniel were Trey mostly, but Daniel had his time on him as well. 0 points. You take the leading scorer and he doesn't get a basket, doesn't get a point. You've really done some good things. And now you make somebody else or 2 or 3 people have to do what Cash is used to doing. That's hard to do. And I thought that was a huge key. We shut him out both halves, and that's a credit to the way the guys really guarded.
I know you talked a little bit at the beginning of the season just about how your defense was going to help propel the offense, and it seemed like that was the case.
Yeah, we're just trying to develop winning habits. The other thing, this is a game that got out of hand, and it was, whatever it was, 40 points or better, and we have 9 turnovers. So we didn't get sloppy. We 23 assists, 9 turnovers. We got 6 steals. We blocked 4 shots. We shot the ball at 53%. We made our threes at a really high level. We won the free throw line 22-6. We out-rebounded them 45-32. So sometimes lopsided games you can get sloppy, and that's the thing that I appreciate with what our guys did. And we really kind of rode them hard tonight in that we're getting ready to go on the road. We're getting ready to do a natural road game Friday at Arlington, and then we got a tournament we're in the Caymans, 3 neutral games. So that's our next 4 away from home. So we really try to focus on these 3 games of trying to establish some habits. And I'm not saying 3 games you've created habits, but at least in their mindset, we're playing really well. We're really together right now, and we're building. We're not anywhere near a finished product, but we're building some habits. I really like what we're seeing defensively, and tonight was much better efficiency on the offensive end.
It just seems like, too, obviously it's early, but it seems like the guys are taking better shots, their shot selection.
Well, yeah, if you compare it from last year, they're a heck of a lot better shots. Yeah, that's happening, and our percentage is up. And I just thought tonight we did a good job of going inside out. We got fouled early. We got to the free throw line early in both halves, and that tells me that we're attacking the basket and doing some good things. But we're sharing it. Guys are, I think we had 10, 11 guys play tonight, and almost everybody had an assist. We're sharing the thing very, very well and moving it very well, and that's good to see. Well, the next stretch is away from home. You leave the comfort of home. You leave the comfort of it's your home fans. It's the building you're practicing in and shooting in. And now can you take that to the road? And we've talked about it, that defense travels a lot easier than offense travels. And we've got to do that. If we're going to be successful on this road trip, we've got to guard at a high level. And we've established some good building blocks. Keenan just said that. We brought the team together, and on 3 he said building blocks. So I'm using it here now in the press conference just because I think that's where we're at. We're just building blocks right now. Nothing's been established. Nothing's, been created here. But we've had 40, 80, 120 minutes of building some good blocks, both offensively and defensively, that I like seeing. And now we got to go on the road and see, does that change? Does our makeup change? Do we get out of character? Or do we continue to build those blocks? And if we can do that, then, our ceiling is going to continue to be high. But I give those players a lot of credit. They put in a lot of work, and we needed to get these 3 before we hit the road. And now we're excited to go play a road game and go excited to try to win a tournament.
What's the status of Will?
We hope to have him back tomorrow. He's had a foot infection. So we're very hopeful. Talking to the doctors beforehand, it looks like everything will be fine. He'll be back at practice tomorrow and be okay for the trip. And AJ's 1-0 in person. Come on, kiddo.